Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks, part 2 of this. I This video's only been out a short time, and somebody's already asked a question how he got the grains of the wood in there. So I'm going to put a black box to make kind of show that off. So this is three parts. Let's get it off the page so we don't have that line. It's 15 inches. That's good. So what we need to do is take these parts and separate them. Now, we've got a grain of wood here, and it's a pretty good uh, graphic. But if we will take it and rotate it and put it here, you've got to make sure that your cutout is on top. Select them both and go up to intersect. Now, do not move that. Do not move that. Move this, and we'll turn this way and do the same thing. Intersect it. And see when we move that over. And then this one, we're going to turn that away, take the two objects and intersect, and then move that up. And there you have it. Now, if you didn't watch part 1, we put in some darkness to it. So we'll just do that again. Let's make that not quite so black. Put it up there, go to the transparency docker. So I'm just kind of going over this and kind of make it look a little darker. And, if you don't like it, you can always go back, make it a little darker. And then the same thing with this, we could take, you don't have to smart fill it because it's an object. We'll put, oh, you know what? Let's use that brown. And then move it over and use the and we could probably use the brown on all of it, and just transparent some of it less than others. Yeah, kind of like, well, I think that looks pretty good. And then in the third video or the second video, I took that part and used the interactive filter, which you can't do on the item. You're doing it on the part that's transparent. And then that way it kind of looks like it's going in that shadow. And then take away the outline to make it kind of pop out. Anyway, I hope that answers their question, and thank you for watching.